Hello and welcome back to OS X Tech. Now, I just wanted to let you know that this is the 5th episode of a 5-part series, so you might want to go back a tiny bit. You've missed a lot. But I know people have lives because, altogether, all of those episodes are 5 hours long. And I know that people have lives. Hello and welcome back to OS X Tech. Now this is the 5th episode of a 5-part series on this poor little MacBook. But, oh my god, why won't my notifications turn off? So, just because I know people have lives, I'm not gonna make you go back and watch that. Well, obviously I can't force you. But, basically, oh my god, just turn my notifications off. Okay, this is the one bad thing about having an Apple Watch. Oh my god. Okay, I'm taking this off. Anyways, so we are on the 5th episode already, and what we have done so far, we have copied. Well, hold on. So first of all, we installed macOS Sierra on this like 2 years ago, and then I went back to Yosemite, stayed there for a couple years, and then I realized this is awful. So I updated it to El Capitan. And then on another hard drive, I installed Sonoma, which was terrible and insanely slow, probably because I was running it off a mechanical hard drive. So then I just swapped hard drives back, went back to El Capitan, and then I ordered an SSD. Well, hold on, no. So I then installed Big Sur on that hard drive, then went back to El Capitan, just because both were insanely slow. Then I bought an SSD, and I installed Big Sur on it, and I made partitions. So one for my new Big Sur partition, which is what I'm running right now, and then one for the old El Capitan partition that's partition that's running on here. So that's what has transpired over the last 5 hours of content I've made. But now's the part where I need to get El Capitan back onto this Mac. So I have a SATA to USB adapter, and we're going to be using carbon copy cloner to copy the entirety of that hard drive onto the internal SSD. Now, I already do have a partition on here for El Capitan. I wonder if I can pair this mouse. I don't even know if this has Bluetooth, so whatever. I should find out. But anyways, so I have the Carbon Copy Cloner UELI here. Actually, I'm gonna see if Bluetooth works. Oh yeah, I got this earlier. Want to update to Tahoe? No, I don't think I do. Anyways, Bluetooth. Oh, and for the record, this does work with iCloud. I did test it. It shows up as a MacBook 2010 running Big Sur. So, that's fun. Hello? Okay. So it does connect. That's nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, try it. This is another thing. I couldn't actually do... Well, if you watched the last episode, I tried to actually do all the cloning for El Capitan first, before I installed Big Sur, but I couldn't do it because I needed an older version of Carbon Copy to clone an older, version of macOS to make it bootable. Anyways, we are going to select a, which one is it? This one. And we need to clone it to El Capitan. We need to, and it's low. Oh yeah, the pinwheel doesn't like constantly spin here. It's just like a static icon, which annoys me. Also, the battery is not great on this. Okay. Okay. So, I think we're gonna be okay. So we want to copy all files. What's it? Yeah, sure. Okay. Yep, and we're gonna clone it. Holy voice crack. Alright, so I guess we have to install that. Okay. So we should just need to, okay. I'm gonna put in my password again. Alright. I hope that the fans aren't gonna spin up too hard. Alright. It's just loading, so we should be okay. Archiving the Recover HD volume. Alright, cool. So what I'm just hoping is that this is going to be bootable. This video actually might be quick, but I'm not going to jinx myself. Alright, I'm going to go plug this in just because the battery's not great and I'd like to use my computer. Alright, so we will be back who knows how long from now. Oh my god, I could not be any further from wrong in the next clip you're about to see. Okay, so I actually have moved this up to my studio bench. It has been going for 26 hours. Now, I did have an issue where it just stopped copying for some reason, and then the drive disconnected. I don't know why. Like, maybe that USB port is the problem. Who knows? I'm just not going to touch it, to be honest. It's copied 43 gigs of the 225, 187 gigs free on the SSD, and 26 hours. We're going to be here, I did the math, and we're going to be here for about 4.5 days doing this, which is wonderful. I also added this fan and installed max fan control because literally the CPU was getting up to around 200 degrees, and I still need to change the thermal paste, but we are down to 99 with the fan on full blast and with the internal Mac fans on full blast. Constant value of 6 something. Okay, you get the point. So we're going to be here for a while. Sorry about the camera, but we are 35 hours in and 60 gigs in. Oh boy, we're going to be here forever. Literally, it is like 2 days since I started this video. Rest in peace to my electric bill. 74 gigs copied, 44 hours in, and oh boy. Okay, so 87.96 gigs and 52 hours in. You know what? I'm happy with that. Obviously I'm not going to stop it here, but we're a third of the way in and 52 hours in. This isn't great. I hope this isn't going to be any longer because I need to put a video out at the end of this week. I'm going to have to come up with something else apparently. Okay, I don't know why my flashlight's on. And again, I don't know why my flashlight's on. There we go. So, how's it going? Well, the temperature outside is 83 degrees. It is March. So that's certainly not helping the cooling of this poor little computer. During this, the hard drive's decently warm. And we have copied 92 gigs. And it's taken 55 hours to do that. Fun. So, currently our status is 225 gigs used on, well, obviously that's the source drive, is 225 gigs. And we've copied around 90 of that. We've got 138 to go. So if this has taken 55 hours, this has been going since Saturday. I mean, I started it Friday, but then there was a fail. It's been going decently ever since. So 55 hours. So, like, 5 more days? The CPU diode's at 116, which is probably because of the current weather outside. I shouldn't be wearing shorts in March, but here we are. Oh boy. One thing I'm hoping to do is see if I can... Okay. And maybe I need to get another fan. I'm going to have one here, but I'd like to have one pointing at the hard drive because this is getting pretty warm, and I'm not comfortable with that. So, oh wait, I have another fan over there. That's going to be noisy. So I very, very carefully rearranged this. I still have this fan going, but now I have this fan going. I'm not going to do this for long. Probably just today. Oh god, it's windy. Or just for like a couple hours because of the weather outside. But it's already dropped 10 degrees, so that's an improvement. I am going to leave this on low because rest in peace to my electricity bill. So hopefully this helps. I'll come back in like... It's a good amount of time. Come back in like an hour to check on it. So if it's 6:43, I'll check back at 7:43. Also, daylight savings, so yeah, if you're counting wrong, 55 hours is correct. 6:43 and all the math is not right. So, you know what? I'm gonna start editing this. Look at me. I actually started editing this. Let's go check on it. Okay, so I'm literally out in the hallway outside my studio. You can hear this. Listen. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, let's go in. Okay, so where are we? Why did I just show myself typing my password? Okay. 93 gigs, 56 hours. The CPU diode is around the same. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to move this fan up here. And then we're going to turn this up to high. And then we're going to leave this for half an hour, so I'll come check back at 8. Oh boy, let's see if we can hear it, how far away we can hear this. And this is important because I literally sleep like 2 rooms down from this room. Okay, so the door is open. It's pretty noticeable. Let's close the door. It's not that bad, but my cat sleeps in here, so this will be like open a crack. Let's just walk away. Okay, so we're at like my room now. I can still kind of hear that, but it's not that bad. Alright. We are going to leave that for about half an hour and see if that improves anything. Okay, so honestly, this isn't really helping the CPU temperature at all. And the hard drive feels a little bit better. And you know what? It has cooled off quite a bit. And I think that the fans are keeping it quite cool. Let's take a look. So now you can see the difference. This is what it'd normally be running at. You can watch the temperature just slowly go up, but we're not going to do that. So we are going to set it to full blast. Here we go. Quite loud, isn't it? All right. And we're going to turn on my sketchy fan and point that at the hard drive. And honestly, I'm not going to turn this fan on. I think this is going to be okay. Oh, I almost forgot. The fan is on the trackpad. We are 56 hours in, 94. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same as it was last time I checked. It was half an hour ago. Okay, so it's been like an hour. I've opened all the windows on this floor. And it has cooled down. It's about 50 degrees outside, but the diode's at 124. At least this hard drive is nice and cool. Actually, no, it's not. So this really was helping. And these fans are at full blast, so I really don't know what to do. I mean, 120 is fine, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. It's working. It's fine. Oh god. 96.17 at 9:08 p.m. 57 hours in. Oh boy. I'm gonna stop doing updates today because I've done like 6 minutes of updates for today, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully this is, working. Alright, it is Tuesday, March 10th. It's Mario Day. Ha ha ha. 3:18. We are at 129 degrees with the fan at full blast because somehow it's hotter than it was yesterday. It's like 83. Come on. And I picked the wrong day to wear jeans. We are 126 gigs in, which is much faster. So it looks like we actually hit 100 gigs at around 11. So that's nice. So we have 100 gigs left. Literally. Oh, actually 99 gigs left. Which is gonna be cutting it close because I have 104 gigs free. Oh god. Okay. Quick update, 136.7 gigs, 81 hours, 9:03 p.m. So apparently at 10:38 p.m. last night, my backup finished. Alright, cool. So we're gonna try rebooting. Finally. After like an uptime of a week. I don't care. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna hold Option on boot and see if we can boot into El Capitan. Sorry, I literally just woke up, so this is what my voice sounds like. Okay, we do have El Capitan, so let's try it. I swear to God. Thank God. So what do I think about using this laptop for like the past forever? Now, it's been like a week or two. I've been using this laptop, as you can see I put some stickers on, sporadically for like the past couple weeks. There are some issues. There obviously are going to be some issues because it's a computer. So, one of my first problems is GarageBand. I can't get it to work. I don't know why. It's just wonderful. I don't know why. GarageBand just doesn't work. It used to work fine on Yosemite. And I just bumped into the mic. It used to work fine on Yosemite. I upgraded it to El Capitan, and it still worked, but then I moved to the SSD, it's just stopped working. I don't know. Also, on my Big Sur partition, it just complains about the GPU. I've tried reinstalling drivers. I don't know what's wrong. So there's that. Also, the fans get very concerningly hot on Big Sur. It's bad. Like, I've seen upwards of 200 degrees. I mean, that also could be that I have not replaced the thermal paste in this yet, and I have something in my hair. It could be that. I really have no idea. I've installed Mac fan controller, so I should be screen recording this. I have a phone, luckily. Okay, start it in 3, 2, 1. So sometimes I just keep it on this setting, which is not great. So, you know what, let's quit out of this because you could probably hear this at like full volume. I'm probably breathing on the mic. Okay. So there's that. So that's not great, and again, I'm breathing on the mic. But otherwise, I mean, it's fine. I've brought this to class. I've pretty much done anything you'd need for a normal laptop. I've read recipes. It's a laptop. It just happens to be from 2010. And it happens to look a little dated. But honestly, I'm happy with this. And I'm going to continue using it. In fact, I don't know if this video's before or after VCF. I really have no idea when I'm scheduling this because I feel like I've only talked about Macs for like 5 weeks now. And I need to put something different out. So I need to do that. But I don't know when this is coming out. But this is going to be powering my VCF booth. I literally today got an email saying that my tickets, I can claim my tickets, and I claimed my tickets, so that's really exciting. I'm doing some updates on that soon, and I will be vlogging the entire thing, so don't worry about it. I need content on my channel. So there. And, oh my god, am I ever going to stop bumping into this mic? You might also notice that this is a different studio space. I'm just trying stuff out. I mean, I have the studio I always record at, or recorded at a lot back in, like, earlier 2020s. But I'm just not using that right now. I might be getting a new studio soon, so that's exciting. I'm going to be likely relocating within the house, so I'm not, like, buying a studio. I have 100 subscribers. Not even. I have, like, 97. Cool. Oh my god, am I ever going to stop bumping into this thing? I will confess that I do have this hooked up, but I'm likely going to be using a different mic for this, just because I keep bumping into it. Yeah, my setup isn't great. Fun fact, I am recording this video right now on here, so that's fun. I don't know, did I bring up the battery thing. I'm at 36%. I was at 100 like 2 hours ago. I do need to replace the battery in this thing, but honestly, I don't care. I usually have it plugged in 24/7, and that is my fault for the battery, but this was not mine until like 2 years ago. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm happy with this. I'm just gonna keep doing what you do with a normal laptop. Use it as a laptop. Um, I might be getting a MacBook Neo. I don't know. I gotta think about it and make, good spending habits. Anyways, thank you for watching this very, very, very long MacBook series so that someone that comes to my channel has something to watch. That's mostly the reason why I'm doing this, because I am going to advertise my channel at VCF, and if someone checks out my channel, they don't want to see that I've last posted a video 7 months ago, or however long it was. I really do want to be more consistent, and I need video ideas, and I honestly was just kind of bored with what to do. But look at me, I have content now. So I will be doing a lot of cool videos soon. I'm likely going to be doing a video on Home Assistant, just because that's my current obsession right now. I don't know. I might be doing a video on, like, 3D printers. I know that's very off topic. And obviously, I will be doing my VCF videos. I am going off on, like, a billion tangents right now, and I need to buy a teleprompter. So, thank you so much for watching this insanely long series, unless you are just watching this video. And then, have fun. Thank you for engaging on my content. Anyways, bye!